Welcome back. Smooth in Crypto. I'm your host, Maxwell Smooth. It is day 115 in TitanX, and we have had a slew of things happen, right? Nonetheless, we are moving and grooving. It is quite all right. Looking forward to the future, and we have a ton of things to get into. So, estimated TitanX at the end of a miner is 1.111 billion. So we are approaching the 1.1 flat and under the 1 billion mark per end of a miner. TitanX for a max miner. ETH to start the miner is 0.2191, roughly $649. So as ETH has went up, it is way more expensive to get in for a miner. And in the beginning, on day one with ETH, the price it was, this was roughly $300, roughly 320 or something like that. So the fact that it's $649 is pretty wild to see. Market value at the end of a miner is $1,011. So 155% return after 280 days. Current TitanX market price is 60910. Current Titan per day of mining is 5.364 million. Early adoption amplifier is 6.74%. So mining is getting harder and harder every single day. I think long term, it's still, with T rank and the possibility of these projects being released. And when you're into the 280 days, it's going to be well into 2025 at this point. Well, almost at the end of 2024 into 2025 if you do one within the next couple weeks. And by that point, we might be fully deflationary in my best guess, right? Hyper should be out, Shogun should be out, all these other projects should be out by then, right? And if they're not out by then, they were just faking the whole entire time. So I think that overall, the long term, these max length miners that people do, right, whether it's 100% power or not, the max miner is very, very going to be underestimated at this point going forward. And it's not for the faint of heart because anything could happen, right? 8-day payout is 18.2K. Same thing with the 28-day payout. 90-day payout is 270K. 369-day payout is 7.38 million. 888-day payout is 3.28 million. So payouts are looking good long term. Definitely looking forward to seeing these grow. The 90-day payout's going to slowly grow, which is nice. And the 8-day and the 28-day payout are slowly growing, but it's one of those things that these things are getting diluted so fast, right? Getting payouts, it's hard for these to really grow. But unfortunately, right, these things are still. I mean, fortunately, these things are still growing, and whether it's a little bit or a lot of it up to debate, right? It depends how big your portion of the rewards are, but the 90-day payout, that should be a grind right there. The 369 is looking absolutely crazy. So still looking good. Buy and burn V2 has 15.4 million, V1 has 13.2 million. So roughly almost 10,000 ETH sitting in both the buy and burns, which is awesome. Looking really good. I know the V2 is very slowly depleting in the amount of ETH, right? But it's still doing its thing with how much it's burning. So as the price of the ETH has went up, we have been buying and burning more TitanX as a result of that. So we've been doing, 230-ish billion a day, right? So roughly $220,000, right? So everything over here has been pretty flatline, but as it's went up, we're spending more money, right? Even though it's the same amount of Ethereum, we're still spending the exact same amount of money virtually. And lower prices mean we're burning more. And with lower prices, less people are getting into miners, which there's less inflation in the future. So it's all a real cyclical thing. At the end of the day, we have with the amount we have, right? Since people are not doing it right now, right? There's days that it's like 79 billion, 58 billion, 43 billion, right? Even lower than that, right? And with the buy and burn that we do have, this is going to be very interesting to see when we pass the 280-day mark. right? Even get into these billions, right? With all the projects coming out and stuff, it's going to be very, very interesting to see where we're going to be at that point. Like I said in my live stream with the verse, I think it's going to be late to early November is when we see fully deflationary tokenomics and with all the projects being released. So I'm really, really interested to see where it goes from there. But nonetheless, it's still looking pretty good buy and burn wise, even though, right, we still have a big liquid supply. And it's twofold. People are selling, people are also gearing up and holding it liquid in their wallet. So a lot of this is holding it liquid in the wallet. Liquid means either in the wallet or on the open market. So this is gearing up for King X and Helios and also Pyro Protocol, which should be releasing soon. But nonetheless, there has been a delay in Helios and King X. So, which it sucks, but at the same time, it's okay based because I'd rather have a great triple audited, right, platform and protocol that I can invest into that will not have any hiccups in the future. And I take security very, very, very seriously. Out of all the things I really like in a protocol is security, because if you get just hacked based on what the protocol is doing, that is terrible. And Helios and King X and Pyro Protocol, right? Pyro Protocol hasn't had a delay yet. So in 8 days, we should see this release, but nonetheless, we'll see, right? But King X and Helios are delayed. They should be in before the end of the month, I'm hoping. Worst case scenario, early March. So I know Helios dude from Helios is going to be on the live stream probably after he releases, but nonetheless, right? He can come on earlier and talk about it. But I'm just looking forward to King X and Helios coming out because they have a very big impact on what it does for the liquid supply, and you're going to see a big jump of how much liquid supply there is. I think it's going to really drop off when those things release. And not only those things, right, but all of these other things as well, right? And a lot of them are going to do a lot of great things for the liquid supply. So, nonetheless, it is looking pretty solid. I know it's been pretty stale in in the past couple weeks and solely due to how much delays there has been for other protocols, but with how much people are gearing up, right? We saw a big drop before the King X release, and it went to like 607, and that thing got eaten up quickly. It just bounced to like 5011. So, uh, at these prices, it doesn't take much of buying for this to really get eaten up. And this is a lot of people are sitting on a lot of liquid uh, supply, and it's only going to get bigger with less people, less projects being released. And like me, I have miners coming out and I'm just holding it liquid, right? Either holding it liquid for a reason or holding it liquid for just the sake of holding Titan X. And liquid Titan X isn't a bad thing if it's just held, but a lot of people, right, are in fact not holding it, right? So it's twofold. I think more than often people are holding it, but there has been a lot of sells to drop this. But the buy and burn that we do have, whether it's a lot or a little bit, right? It's still 200 grand a day, is offsetting a lot of the total inflation. So imagine if this was, all on this. We basically have the amount we burn, bind burn to the actual liquid. So we would have what 38.4 trillion tokens on the market. This could easily be way, way, way lower. And I think the bind burn is doing exactly what it's needed to do. And we are cruising. I cannot wait for Helios and King X to release. I think they're going to have such a great positive impact on TitanX and the ecosystem. And delays happen, right? I would much rather it be a non, verbalized date until we all know that it's 100% ready to rock. And I think, It sucks, and I've been a part of different protocols that have done the same thing, and you definitely lose a little bit of the hype, but nonetheless, people are still holding and they believe in this project and believe in this protocol to the point where they are going to hold through whatever type of drop offs, right? But the thing we need to all concentrate on is get some green candles, get some green monthly candles, get some fresh capital rolling into the protocol. Even though we have a lot of buy and burn, and that's still all good. So we need some fresh protocol, dollars, and just to show like we got some stuff going on because we definitely do. Just on the surface, people are you know not seeing it. So I think with these projects release, it'll definitely crush some of this liquid supply that we do have, and then on top of that, build a little bit more hype because Helios and King X have a great market corner, right? Plus Pyro. There's a lot of great stuff that they're doing. And if we all, support those protocols, it'll not only support those, but also it will benefit TitanX completely directly. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. 60% of you that are watching this right now are not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Road to 2,000 subscribers. If you're on Twitter, hit that follow button. Subscribing and follow me costs nothing to you and means the world to me. It takes 2 seconds. I appreciate everybody for watching, viewing, subscribing. Let me know what you guys think of Titan X, man. I'm really excited still. Back to daily videos. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Till next time. Peace.